One of the most confusing topics in the occult world is magical circles. Magical circles are used in a lot of occult forms of magic. The most popular being Solomonic magic. The confusion to many comes with the purpose of a magical circle. If you look in a lot of old Kabbalistical books, the references, especially the Lesser Keys of Solomon, the meanings is quite vague. The most common thought is that you stand in the ring for protection so that demons do not attack you. And I would like to say that is utter nonsense. See, the reason why it's nonsense is because you have a lot of people today who do magic without casting a magic circle. So, the question probably arises in your mind, what is the purpose of a magical circle? Well, I'll say it doesn't have one particular purpose. A magical circle can be used for multiple purposes. The most common, when you utilize a magical circle, it is designed to elevate you, to bring you in contact with a majestic superior court in the metaphysical realm. See, when you stand there, it's like you're saying, beam me up, Scotty, because you're climbing levels, dimensions. If you're looking for a god ring, you've come to the right place. Street sweeper, Medusa domination ring, Chouette étoile. Whatever you're looking for, you've come to the right place. We have everything. If you're interested, the link for the contact is in the description. You're in an altered state of consciousness, communicating with something greater than yourself. Not just something, a multitude of forces that your logic mind cannot comprehend. You are connecting with the invisible realm. The best way to put it is you're aligning your microcosmic universe with the macrocosmic universe. This isn't an elementary science where you just take a chalk and you make a circle around yourself. This is child's play. When we're talking about constructing a magical circle around you, you are indulging in ceremonial magic. This isn't your typical sympathetic magic where you're casting a basic spell. See, this is a whole different science in itself. The magic, how it affects your target, is different. A magical circle is like an elevator. It takes you to different levels depending on how the circle is constructed. Now, how else is a magical circle utilized? Well, a magical circle can also be used for protection. In a practical world, a magical circle can be used to protect our relationships. It can be used to keep outside influences out of our vicinity. Por ejemplo, you have someone intervening in your relationship. There's a third party involved. Some may call this a fiery wall of protection. Sorry to interrupt you once again, but I have an important message for you. For those of you who have been following me since the Red Room days, I want you to know that those videos are not lost. You can find them on my vintage catalog channels, channel 1 and 2. Check the description area for the link to those accounts. I'll see you there. Now, this here is a circle. Now, I want you to use your imagination. So as I explain this to you, just visualize this. See it happening. See, when we're talking about a magical circle in a practical sense, I told you that it can be used to protect your relationship. Please don't take this as literal, but let's just speak figuratively, because I'm trying to get you to understand something that you may not grasp with your logical mind. That's why I'm calling you to use your creative mind to understand where I'm coming from. See now, if you ever done a binding spell, what are you doing? Now, for those who are experienced, we usually wrap things up. In what way do we wrap it up? We usually go round and round, upside down. So we're making a circle. The gesture in itself, if you take your hands and you make a circle, this gesture in itself is designing a circle. So now when you wrap this thing up, you're going around it, around, and around. What happens to the relationship? You bind the relationship so that no outside influence can come in between you and your lover. So anyone who tries to come in will get eliminated. Anyone who tries to step out, they will get eliminated. So there is no I'm leaving, I don't want to do this anymore. Because if you do, you will lose everything and possibly I don't need to say that. But anyhow, a magical circle can be elevated from the ground to a talisman. What do I mean? Well, if you look at a lot of seals and Solomonic magic, you'll realize a lot of those were from magical circles that were made for the operator to stand in. So yes, the symbol which you have drawn on the floor can be drawn on parchment paper. It can be drawn on walls to create a different effect. But I'm not going to get too deep into that, but I just wanted to give you enough information to open your eyes as to what you're doing. So, with that said, let me know, have you ever constructed a magical circle yourself? And what were your experience with designing a magical circle? I'm going to be looking forward to reading your comments. So, with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.